Stakeholders from across Nigeria and beyond have called for increased awareness, legal backing, and improved access to reproductive health services, especially safe termination of pregnancy, to tackle the alarming rates of gender based violence, unsafe abortion, and maternal mortality. They made the call during a high level roundtable meeting with policymakers on the possible framework of sexual and reproductive health and rights in Ogun State. Speaking at the event, founder and Women Advocate Research and Documentation Center, WORDC, Abiola Folabi disclosed that gender based violence remains a pervasive issue across all regions of Nigeria, not just the northern part of the country. She stated that Nigeria has one of the highest maternal mortality rates in the world, second only to India, and attributed a significant percentage to unsafe abortion practices, urging policymakers, government to take urgent steps in addressing the ugly trend of women dying unnecessarily.
Where it was coming from, you will know that there's a need for us to do more. And for those who work on this issue, we have seen high increase in the reportage of incest. And because it is incest, and we also understand our cultural values, so there is also a lot of stereotypes and hush about it. So people rather want to just kill the issue within the family than bring in the issue. So, and in circumstances where the child now gets pregnant, it becomes much more a bigger issue for the child or the family to deal with. And so this is one of the reasons for. And the STOP guidelines is also not talking only about rape and incest. It's also talking about other circumstances where termination of pregnancy becomes necessary. For example, if the woman has cancer, if the woman has diabetes and some other issues that could become a threat to that pregnancy. So what it does is to allow the doctor to be able to make a decision, at that level, to say that this pregnancy cannot, stand. But as it is, in the law as of today, if the doctor goes ahead to do that, without the state having the STOP guidelines, the challenge there is that the doctor has run against the law.
Also speaking at the event, the senior gender equality advisor at Center for Reproductive Rights, Nairobi, Kenya, Carola Wimby, commended Ogun State for its leadership in interpreting national law to create STOP guidelines. She therefore urged other Nigerian states to follow suit.
It's very good to see that the Ogun State has interpreted the law and have developed the STOP guidelines, which are an interpretation of what is in the Nigerian law and Ogun State law with regards to safe termination of pregnancy. We see it as an opportunity to offer women and girls ability to get services, to be able to come to the facility, and the doctor has no ambiguity in the sense of what they can offer to the person that is in front of them. We also see it as an opportunity to save lives, in that having a STOP guidelines or a guideline that really expands interpretation of safe termination of pregnancy helps to reduce the cases of unsafe abortion, in that the services are available in the state. And we also want other states within Nigeria to be able to do the same, to follow suit. And beyond that, we want the Ogun State to be able to follow suit and offer the budget to operationalize the STOP guidelines.
The Ogun State Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Honor Adijat Adelaye, represented by the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Adejumoke Adewale, said the state had adopted STOP policy to provide a legal framework for access to safe termination services. Adewale added that there is need to escalate awareness and ensure that the STOP policy receives legislative backing, stressing that such action will give it legal status and allow the law to protect women and girls, especially in cases involving rape and incest.
As the law it is now, the existing law does not cover those areas. It only focuses on when the health of the person carrying the pregnancy is being threatened. But there are instances where a father or an uncle, a relative will abuse a child and it results into pregnancy. Who wants to have such baby? It is not ideal. So we want the law to cover those areas too, so that whoever is in that position can boldly go to the hospitals to say, I want this pregnancy off because of how it came about. And that is a major thing that we should focus on for our law to be amended in line with that.